Hosanna, I hold your hand, my friend. Hosanna, I give you strength, my friend. Hosanna, we walk the sea, my friend. We're gonna sail to victory.
The Catholic Church in Guyana is in need of renewal, not because it is broken, but rather because there are many areas in relation to justice and peace issues that need to be strengthened and in which the Church needs to be involved or to do more. In addition, there are sufficient numbers of Catholics in Guyana who are interested in and willing to volunteer their time to be involved in future work in the area of justice and peace. The Catholic engagement process was commissioned by His Lordship Bishop Francis Allen in 2014 after the prorogation of Parliament. He highlighted the need for the Catholic Church to become active in helping the nation navigate the dangers of ethno-political conflict. The bishop later issued a mandate that there be a process of engagement with parishes to pray, reflect, discuss, and discern the urgings of the Holy Spirit as it relates to justice and peace in Guyana. The process was carried out by peace and governance practitioner Mr. Lachmansingh and attorney-at-law Mr. Gino, both of whom are also members of the Justice and Peace Commission of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Georgetown. Can you share with us what is the Justice and Peace Commission?
The Justice and Peace Commission is that body of the Catholic Church which has the responsibility of promoting the social teachings of the Church. And the Justice and Peace Commission was recently reconstituted by Bishop Francis Allen last year following the suspension of Parliament.
You guys did a report, a Catholic engagement report. What was that about?
Well, following the suspension of Parliament last year, Bishop Francis, when he made a statement, a national statement expressing concerns on social, political, and governance issues, he also indicated that he was utilizing that opportunity to commission two members, Lawrence Lachmansingh and myself, to undertake what is essentially a Catholic social study. And we were mandated, Lawrence and I were mandated by the bishop, to engage the Catholic community and undertake a process of consultation with various communities and various Catholic groups to inquire from them. Well, first of all, to have discussions with them on the social teachings of the Church, to sort of put forward what the Justice and Peace Commission is all about, what the social teachings of the Church are, and how we should play a role in promoting the social teachings of the Church. And then we ask for their feedback. What issues, what social and justice issues those members of the Catholic community feel we should be engaged in promoting, and what they feel are pressing issues or issues of priority that the Church should become involved in and speak out on. So it was a consultative process, one that lasted many months and engaged several communities across the country as well as individual Catholic groups.
Okay, what are some of the findings from that?
Thank you. Well, we had 9 types of outreach exercises. We asked people to fill questionnaires, so we actually managed to get back 348 questionnaires. Based on those findings, as well as discussions that we had with communities after Mass, because usually we would go in at Mass time, have people fill the forms, collect it, and then have a discussion after Mass with interested parishioners. So a few hundred parishioners actually stayed behind in the course of our work. And from all of that, we have prepared this report, which will be online and which is being put forward by the Commission as a whole. The findings are actually perhaps not such a big surprise, or maybe they will be a big surprise. Let's see. There are 3 main conclusions that the report comes up with. The first is that the Catholic Church itself, as a group, forget about justice and peace. The Catholic Church needs a process of renewal. There's something that we can strengthen usefully. We have a lot of good things. It's not to suggest that we are a very broken church, but we have a lot of fixing that can actually help not just justice and peace, but a range of other tasks that we as a church are supposed to be doing. So we need to have a renewal. We picked up that message very clearly from Catholics. The second is, and this is really good news, there is sufficient interest by the people to be involved in future work. They're willing to pray for peace, they're willing to make donations for peace, and they're willing to volunteer their time for justice and peace work. So that is very good news. The third and final conclusion in the report is that we, as a commission and as a church at large, should prioritize local initiatives, community initiatives, things that are very local and close to the people. So the way we've put it in the report is that we should major in local initiatives and reinforce those local initiatives by a minority or a smaller number of initiatives at a national level. You know, there are things we can do in terms of coordination, capacity building, policy and advocacy work at a national level that will support the work that the people want us to do at a local level. So those are the three main conclusions. Based on all of that, there are a number of recommendations that we, Gino and I, have made to the Commission as to how the Commission itself needs to structure itself to support the efforts of interested Catholics to do, whether it's domestic violence projects or suicide projects or transparency or whatever types of initiatives people at the local level feel are important. They need help, and our Commission should be trying to help them as best possible. Of course, we are no government ministry. We don't have the kind of personnel or resources at our disposal consistently to be able to help the whole country. But we as a Commission do need to strengthen ourselves sufficiently to be able to make some positive contribution after this report is launched.
I am the way, the king of the victory.